Hey there, got another video for you. Just to keep you updated in the process. This last weekend, we were able to get a whole bunch done. Yeah, so we were able to sheet the north side, and we got the roof wrap up, or the house wrap up on the high parts of the house while we had the lift, and we also got that. See if I can point to it for you. Ooh, this is all backwards. Subfascia. Got all that up there. Stuff's hard to do on a ladder or from the top of the roof. I did do the other side off the top of the roof. You can do it. It's just a pain. Anyways, got it up there. Looks good. Today, I am preparing us for the roof metal. We went with the light gray color. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to sweep all this off, and then I'm going to lay out for our screws. And we're going to get that ready for this weekend. It's Tuesday right now, and I hope this weekend we can get, maybe if we get half the roof on, that would be awesome. It would be super, super awesome. So, anyways, that's what we're going to be doing. I'll bring you along for that. I was also going to mention this house wrap, because I'm sure somebody will probably bring it up at some point. You start house wrap at the bottom. That's how you should do it. We didn't do it that way. Why? Because if you check this out right here, oh, sorry, finger in the way. Check this out right down here. You will see that I need to step out with some flashing. So, like I said, down here, we need to come out with some flashing so that we push water on the outside of that insulation and not in between the insulation and the foundation. We did a shallow, frost-protected slab here. The reason why we did that was because the water table in this area is pretty high. About 5 feet underground in the middle of summer, we hit lots of water. It's nice for, a shallow well if you're going to be, watering livestock, stuff like that. But yeah, one of the things we couldn't find a lot of information on was a monolithic slab, and that's what we did here. We did monolithic, so I've got the entire slab insulated, 2 inches of rigid foam, runs down 2 feet, and then runs horizontally 2 feet out. That's the frost protection, the 2 feet out away from the very bottom of the slab. Makes it so frost heave, which this winter could have happened very easily. We had about a month there where our average was like 10 below zero. Pretty cold. So, got that insulated, but now we need to have flashing to just kind of button it up. I don't want to see the blue. I don't want to see that when I've got all my siding up. It would look very tacky and not finished. So we're going to spend $180, I think, for all the flashing, Z flashing they call it. So we're going to put that up there, and that's why we didn't start with the house wrap down here first. We had the lift, so we wanted to get up high, but I will put the house wrap on here, and we'll slide it up under the next layer. It'll be kind of a pain, but with a couple people, I think we can do it pretty easily. So, anyways, let's get to drilling some holes, or laying out some metal, and then drilling holes. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I've got my combination square set at 3 inches. So I want to have an 1.5 inch overhang. That way, if we want to do gutters in the future, which we're planning on, so that we can harvest some rainwater, we want to be able to, because this roof is so steep, we want the water to actually go in the gutter, not like blow right past it and right over it. So we've got 3 inches, so we've got 1 inch overhang, and then you want your first screw to run into your drip edge. And yeah, so that gives us 1 inch overhang, 2 inches, which will leave us about 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch on the drip edge. The drip edge will end about up here on the roof. So I just realized I'm not drilling a hole there. We're gonna put it on this side. So what I want to do is make sure they're the same on this end as it is on that end. So whether it's the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter. So we'll just go ahead and we'll mark all these. And I'm sure some of you are thinking, you're putting screw every side, actually every side of the rib on the bottom or the top. Just around here the wind can get crazy. We can see 80-mile-an-hour winds 2 or 3 times a year, which is pretty bizarre. So you want to make sure you've got your roof good and secure. So I'm going to do, most people around here do 2, 1 on each side of the rib, on the top and the bottom. And then every 2 feet just on one side of the rib. So this will be where we overlap. We'll put one there, 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 and there on the way up every 2 feet. So I'm just going to keep laying this out. And then I'll start drilling. One thing, I don't know if any of you have drilled any of this before. I'm going to pre-drill all my holes. I'm going to get a ratchet strap on here. I'll probably cut this board a little bit shorter. Ratchet strap on here. Suck these together so that when you drill a hole, these sheets won't grow up your drill bit. They'll actually pull up one at a time, 1 or 2, as you're halfway through the stack, and it'll snap your drill bit right in half. So we want to keep those good and tight so when we drill our holes, we don't have that problem. So yeah, I'm going to keep laying this out, and hopefully the next video we'll have it on. Found some random 4-wheeler tracks on our place when I got here. Don't know what that's all about.